Alright, it is not even 5 o'clock yet. And we're up and ready. Well, I'm ready. And I'm still getting ready. But we're about to go to the airport and go to California. And there's our luggage. That's all we're taking. A couple of carry-ons. Might as well show off our Christmas tree. We don't have a tree topper. And then we got a little Pluto popcorn bucket down here. We've got a bunch of pops as ornaments. And oh, where'd they go? I got a Lady and the Tramp here. They're adorable. And the coffee before we go, and the breakfast. And we also have to put these away. But I'm almost done.
You ready for our first ever trip to Disneyland? Our friend is here at 5:15 on the dot.
What a good friend.
I know. Let's go.
Where is he?
He said he's over here.
Oh, I see him.
It's so dark you can't see anything.
Hey.
Hey.
It's your first time flying in how long?
9.5 years. Excited. Just started boarding. We'll get home in just a few minutes. Blaze Pizza. Our hotel is right there. That's our hotel. California Adventure is right there. Okay, so this is our view.
That's Guardians right there. That's the Guardians.
You're nowhere near pointing to it. Come here. There you go.
Right there.
That's the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Right there. So cool. It's like the closest thing I've had to like a park view.
It's really only like a 12-minute walk. Like
Yeah.
from the time we walked under the welcome sign to the time we walked into the hotel, it was 12 minutes.
Yeah. I've always heard that Disneyland's just kind of in the middle of the city, but
They weren't kidding.
yeah, and you can see right through there the backside of Cars Land. So, what do you think of the room?
It's great.
It's nice.
We're like down at the end of the hall, which is really nice, so like won't be allowed.
Yeah. We went to downtown Disney for about an hour after lunch.
We were waiting for our rooms.
Yeah. And we didn't get to record anything because our phone was dead. But we're going to take a quick nap. We are exhausted.
It's been a long day. We
Yeah.
got up before 5.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 4:30, 4:45. And then we've just been flying all day.
Yep, and then we immediately ate and immediately went to downtown Disney. So
we're exhausted. It's time for a nap. And then back out there. Because really for us, it's like 3:30, 3:45 here now. It's like 5:45 for us.
mm-hmm.
So we're back.
We're tired. We've been going all day.
And we've been going for 12 hours.
But we're going to have a great time tonight. My hair is a mess. Okay.
That's what a nap will do for you.
Yeah. You feel refreshed?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, we needed that. So
we slept a little too late because someone here set the alarm for AM.
I got my Mickey shirt. He's putting up a Christmas tree. The castle outside.
That one's so cute.
I love this shirt. All right. Shall we?
We shall.
Let's do it.
Look at all the Christmas. Oh, that's a big tree. Ugh.
Very Christmassy.
I like how the tree is like different colors all around. Like
Oh yeah.
that whole section is red and then it's yellow and green and blue. I like that a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then the giant presents.
The nutcrackers.
Oh yeah.
Little coconut in that.
Jeez, that thing.
Tacos, chips, queso.
Ice machine not working.
Oh no.
I like this store. I wish we had one of these at ours. It's like a whole store for home stuff.
We do
Like-
have this.
Do we?
Hmm?
Where?
Disney Springs.
Okay, so I stand corrected. Show me next time, because I like this store. We got a little Christmas tree. Look at Goofy right there. Mickey and Pluto. That's cute. I like these plates too. I didn't notice this guy earlier, but I really like him. Look at him. I like his mustache. What did we get?
Got a cookie shot with rum chata. We're each gonna do half a shot.
All right, go. Oh, jeez. What do you think? A little messy?
It's good. That's really good.
My turn. That's good.
You did it much more graceful than I did.
Because I learned from you.
Yeah, I think I was trying to save some, so it just became a mess. Is that good?
Hold on, I just got all sprinkles. Actually, those are good. Those are peppermint.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's obvious now that I'm looking at it, but I wasn't expecting it.
That was really good.
So now it's my turn to be a mess.
And then we got
That's
a gingerbread man, too.
Happy holiday, and a hoop-dee-doop, and a shoop-a-dee-boop. What do you think of the cookie? This is good. The peppermint is really good.
Yeah.
What?
Am I a mess?
No.
Okay.
You held it together pretty well. I
Okay,
mean,
thank
it
you.
wasn't graceful, but, but you're not a mess.
Really good. We woke up at what, 5 in the morning?
It was 4:30.
4:30 in the morning. 2 flights. Came here, downtown Disney, checked in, back to downtown Disney, went to Trader Sam's, went to both the hotels. It was a lot of fun.
What times are in it?
About 10:30-ish. I think that's a little behind.
It's like 15 minutes behind, and we're 2 hours behind here than we are in Florida.
Yeah, so it's like midnight.
Midnight.
Almost 1 our time.
We've been going nonstop for like 20 hours.
Yeah, so...
We're exhausted.
Yeah. What did you think overall of downtown Disney?
I liked it. I thought it was really cool. I mean, like ours better, but
I definitely like ours better. I liked downtown Disney, but it was like not at all what I expected. You know, I feel like Disney Springs just feels much more themed. It's much more of like a destination.
yeah, this one was kind of one long straight there,
Yeah.
one long straight back.
It's one strip. And it's cool, but it's Disney Springs is much more. It's like more of a destination.
There are places like little different. I don't want to say like alleyways, but just different paths to take.
It's so much more spread out, and
Yeah, you can get turned around.
yeah.
This
Oh,
one,
and just there's more to explore,
you don't get turned around.
and there's more themed areas like
Yeah.
the springs and stuff.
But
You
with
know.
that being said, this was decorated really nicely for Christmas. It had a lot of the same like really great shops.
But smaller.
Yeah, but just smaller.
It's the thing I've noticed so far with Disneyland is it's just everything is smaller, and I knew that.
I think that's going to be an ongoing theme.
Well, I knew Disneyland would be smaller, but even stuff like, you know, they have the World of Disney store, but it's smaller.
Yeah.
And they have like
Even
the Art of Disney store. It's called the Wonderground Gallery,
Oh yeah.
but smaller.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Even the Grand Californian felt smaller than the Grand Floridian, and that might not be the case, but that's just kind of what it seemed.
Yeah, we did really like the Grand Californian, and you like the Disneyland Hotel better.
Disneyland Hotel is my favorite out of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we haven't seen the other one.
I don't
but I don't
missing
think we're gonna have
much.
time to see it this time.
What did you think of Trader Sam's?
I liked it. Again, smaller.
Smaller.
Which is funny because, and you were saying this earlier, it's much more open and easier to find, whereas in Florida it's like almost like a little closet.
Yeah, well, here it's like you get there and there's this giant building and you walk up these stairs to get to it and the big sign that says Trader Sam's. At ours, it's hidden in the Polynesian. There's signs pointing to it, but it looks like a supply closet. But it's somehow much bigger.
Yeah.
And they also did this weird thing where they let us in and there was no room at all.
It was like we should have waited for one more group to leave and there would have been a table.
Well,
but they let us in. It was like they needed one more table or one less group.
The whole time we were there were people standing in corners, diving for a table anytime it became available.
There's not even room at the bar.
No, and that's not how ours was.
No.
I don't know if we just got really lucky when we went to Trader Sam's at the Polynesian, but I don't remember people being huddled in all the corners, diving for tables as soon as they opened up. And it just, people were standing right by our table, and it felt much more packed.
But they did have outdoor seating.
Ours does too.
Oh,
It's
you're
in
right.
different areas.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if we didn't want to be in the bar, we still could have
But
gone.
you want to go in the bar. That's where all the theming is.
Yeah.
That's where the story is. That's where the effects are.
Speaking of which, we only saw like 2 effects.
Over and over.
and
I think the Polynesians has more effects.
Yeah. Because we saw a few. I mean, every time we go, we see a few. But this one, we only saw 2.
Yeah, but
It was the Krakatoa, and I didn't hear the name of it, but it was...
they made it rain. They sprayed the water.
And they had the tambourine. It was the big square, triangle-looking temple thing.
The Onoa.
Yeah. Those are the only 2 they did effects for.
Well, overall, it was still really cool. And it was,
definitely.
It was different than ours. They had we found the Typhoon Lagoon picture there.
Oh yeah, it was right next to our table.
Yeah.
That was a good eye.
Yeah, and you found the Stitch Tiki hiding up in the corner.
I wasn't sure if it was because it looked like an old one.
Yeah,
and I couldn't see the ears, so I was like, I wonder if that's just a
they
coincidence.
were there. But the thing that was really neat is it was all Christmassy.
Yeah, they really went all out.
So they had like cheesy Christmas decorations, old time Christmas music playing, and it was snowing out the windows.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, you didn't?
Uh-oh.
Oh, then you missed out.
I did.
But
maybe we'll have time to go back.
Maybe. Overall, it was still a lot of fun. Today it was definitely the kind of thing I don't want to be comparing the whole time. I really don't.
I don't
That's
either.
not our goal. But
because this is its own place. It's special for its own reason. It's great for its own reason. That's different than Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Or
Disney World. I think they should both be judged separately, but you can't help it. I mean,
yeah, especially when it looks so similar.
Yeah, and they have the same stores. They're playing the same music. With Downtown Disney and Trader Sam's and everything.
Yeah.
I think one of the things we enjoyed the most was the Disneyland Hotel and the Grand Californian.
Yeah.
I think we really enjoyed seeing those. I don't know if we mentioned this yet. This is our first trip to Disneyland ever. We've been Disney World locals our whole lives, and this is our first trip to Disneyland. So we're pumped. But
what are we doing tomorrow with the rides?
So this is the idea that we came up with, because we don't want to be stopping after each ride to give our full thoughts and reviews and everything. So we're going to be giving the reviews kind of like later on, but what we decided to do is the 3-word review strategy. So after every ride, we're going to sum up our thoughts in 3 words each. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Or at least most of the rides.
All of them. And that's a promise.
That's the first ride we're doing. Did we decide? Matterhorn?
Yep.
I think it's a good first choice. It's one that we don't have in Florida, and it's one that I think we're both going to really enjoy.
Yeah, and it'll be the first thing, so it'll kind of wake us up a little bit too.
Yeah, that too.
But
Bedtime?
bedtime. Bye, guys.
Good night.